the realm of adaptation, one of the hardest jobs for any actor is to breathe life into an iconic, beloved character. The Sandman comic book series, created by Neil Gaiman, presents an intricate world populated by timeless characters that are rich in lore, complexity, and power. At the heart of this world stands Morpheus, or Dream, a being who embodies the very essence of dreams, nightmares, and the ethereal landscape known as the dreaming. Tom Sturridge's portrayal of Dream in The Sandman is not only a performance, but a transcendent embodiment of the character, one that surpasses expectations and redefines what it means to adapt a comic book figure for the screen. From the moment Tom Sturridge appears as Dream, it's clear that he has not just stepped into a role, but has completely become the character. The stoic, enigmatic, and otherworldly presence of Morpheus is not merely enacted by Sturridge. It is as if the actor himself was born to embody the figure of Dream.
And there's something in the speech bubbles, the way that they're black and the white capitals on top of them, like you do hear something.
Tell me what to do, and I will do it this time, I swear. Your Holiness, may I speak with you? There is nothing to be done. I have selected my successor.
In every scene, Sturridge channels the qualities of the character with an authenticity that is rarely seen in adaptations, particularly when bringing a figure as complex as Dream to life. One of the first things that you will notice about Sturridge's portrayal is his physicality. Dream is not a typical human character. He is a primordial force, a godlike entity whose existence transcends human norms. Sturridge's portrayal of Dream captures this otherworldly nature perfectly. His thin, angular frame, coupled with his clothing, creates a visual presence that immediately feels both ethereal and imposing. His posture is perfectly poised, tall, regal, and unyielding, as if he is a being who commands the very laws of the universe. The way he holds himself communicates power and control, not through dramatic gestures or grandstanding, but through an almost imperceptible aura of quiet authority. This physicality also extends to his face.
Loki and I have much to discuss.
You're on a suicide mission.
How?
Dream is a character who speaks with the weight of centuries upon him, yet he is not often expressive. His facial expressions, though subtle, are deeply evocative. Sturridge's ability to communicate vast depths of emotion with little more than a slight furrow of his brow or a fleeting glance is nothing short of remarkable. In the comic, Dream is often portrayed as distant and emotionally aloof, but Sturridge's nuanced expressions show that beneath his stoic exterior, there is an eternal struggle between duty and desire, sorrow and resolve. Every twitch of his lips, every narrowing of his eyes, carries the weight of centuries of isolation and responsibility.
I deserve to die for what I have done. And I have no wish to die.
But I do not love you, Dream.
No. I know that.
A relationship. You've always wanted one of those.
While physical presence plays a crucial role in bringing Dream to life, Sturridge's voice is equally vital in encapsulating the essence of the character. Dream speaks in a tone that is calm, controlled, and imbued with a resonance that hints at infinite knowledge and authority. Sturridge's voice, with its rich, deep, yet slightly detached quality, perfectly captures the essence of Morpheus as a being who exists both beyond and within time. His tone never rises to a shout. It never demands. Instead, it commands by virtue of its stillness and its weight. There is an eerie power in his tranquility, one that suggests that, while Dream is not one to assert his dominance in the way other mythic figures might, his presence alone is enough to bend reality to his will. His voice has the kind of gravitas that can make even the most mundane statement feel powerful.
said to him, like, before the apocryphal story where he said he doesn't sound like Batman, I said, what does he sound like? Because I don't know and I'm afraid. And he said it's very simple. To begin with, he is the voice inside your head.
My son begged for me to end his life. I know. And now, by ancient law, the Furies... I'm sorry. For your loss. For all your losses. I was merely trying to be the person I thought you wanted me to be. A child cannot help but love his father. No matter who he is, or what he does, or doesn't do.
And then beyond that, he said it has to be a voice that seduces you into sleep, that allows you to agree to go with him into the dreaming, and then a voice that also has the danger of a nightmare.
She walked the path you were on. She fought the same demons. And found her way to love. I'm tired, my sister. I'm very tired. I intend to confront the ladies of the Fury before they harm anyone else. You hurt my gatekeeper.
In moments of intense emotion, his delivery does not escalate. Instead, it remains measured, allowing the intensity to come from within the character rather than from external theatrics. This restraint speaks volumes about Dream's nature as a god who has seen eons and is unmoved by the transient affairs of mortals. Another impressive aspect of Sturridge's performance as Dream is his ability to capture the character's emotional complexity. Dream is a being defined by contradictions. He is an ancient, near-immortal entity who possesses immense power, yet he is also deeply vulnerable, struggling with his own flaws and limitations. Throughout the series, Sturridge deftly navigates this emotional terrain, giving us glimpses of Dream's internal struggles without ever resorting to overt emotional displays. For example, in scenes where Dream interacts with his siblings, particularly with his sister Death, Sturridge's portrayal reveals a being who is both distant and yearning.
I remember.
Are you going to shout at me? Or tell me what is to come? Tell me what is written in your book. The last time we had this conversation, you threw a loaf of bread at me.
Dream's relationships with those around him are fraught with tension, love, and betrayal, and Sturridge masterfully conveys these dynamics with the slightest shifts in his expression, posture, or tone. His interactions with humans, too, reveal a similar complexity. He is a god who sees their dreams, yet he remains disconnected, unable or unwilling to fully understand them. And yet, in moments of vulnerability, we see glimpses of a character who is, despite his power, lost and searching for meaning. Sturridge's portrayal of Dream is defined by his ability to balance these contradicting elements: the indifference of a god who has lived for millennia and the raw, human need for connection. Such as when Dream finds himself in the presence of his long-lost love, Nada. Sturridge's subtle shift in demeanor, his voice crackling with a long-suppressed sorrow, his eyes momentarily softening, captures the tragedy of Dream's existence. He is of the endless, yet is still powerless.
About Orpheus.
The immense power of Dream is another vital component of his character. In the comics, Dream is not portrayed as a figure of constant action or violence. Instead, his power lies in his ability to shape reality at will, to control dreams and nightmares, to enforce the unbreakable laws of the dreaming. Sturridge captures this aspect of Dream's power beautifully by conveying it in the most subtle and understated ways. There is a sense that Dream never needs to raise his voice, never needs to take dramatic action. His very presence is enough to exert control over the world around him. His gaze alone can send the most powerful beings into submission, and Sturridge's performance ensures that we always feel this underlying power. In one particular scene where Dream faces off with the kindly ones, Sturridge's performance conveys the magnitude of Dream's authority without ever needing to raise his voice or make grand gestures.
There are authorities beyond the endless. I'm not here to plead for my life, but the lives of those I serve. Ladies, I am here. It is time to settle this matter for good. Loki.
His mere existence in that moment exudes an unsettling sense of command. He does not need to fight. He is the dreaming, and that is enough. Tom Sturridge's portrayal of Dream of the Endless in The Sandman is nothing short of pure excellence. His performance does more than bring the character to life. He actually becomes Dream. From his physical presence to his commanding voice to the emotional depths he subtly explores, Sturridge captures every facet of Dream's multi-layered personality with exquisite care. He becomes a being who exists in the in-between spaces of reality and imagination, a godlike figure who feels both ancient and immediately relatable. His portrayal does justice to Neil Gaiman's creation, and perhaps even surpasses expectations, as he inhabits the character with such conviction that it's impossible to imagine anyone else in the role.
Another thing that Neil said to me, which was that Morpheus has thought, like every thought that could possibly be thought. Like he is endless, and therefore when he speaks, there's no hesitation. It is written in stone. And so I guess I just thought of what it might sound like to write in stone with my voice.
Your nature put you in prison. If you want to stay out of it, then, when the time comes, you will follow my instructions.
Tom Sturridge's Dream is, without a doubt, a performance that transcends adaptation. He does not merely act as Dream, he is Dream. In doing so, he has delivered one of the most captivating portrayals of a comic book character ever seen on screen, a portrayal that will surely be remembered as definitive for years to come.